and she's going to be singing about Jonah this morning, all right? Oh, and by next week, and I want to tell you this, we are going to be gone. It's not a week of vacation. It's a week of ministry. And we have 4 families that we need to visit in Florida. We have Brother Mike Connor's mother that lives down in Ormond Beach, that she has cancer. We need to go and minister to her. Sister Jane Keel is at the Villages. Her husband has died a few months ago, and we know Jane, known her for years. We're going to go spend some time with her. Betty and Harold Crow, old-time friends. He has dementia at Fort Collins, down in St. Petersburg area. We need to minister to him. Then we're coming back up to Buchanan Springs. I finally learned how to say it. Buchanan. How many of you know about Buchanan Springs? All right. And we need to come up and spend some time with them. And I'm going to teach you a Sunday school class next Sunday. So we have about 1,200 miles to drive next week, starting out right after Labor Day, coming back the following Monday. So that's what we're not just off on a vacation. We're off ministering to some families that we really need to take note of and take time. So we pray for us as we go. And I did have a little vertigo attack. How many of y'all had vertigo? Now that's good night. I quit going to Six Flags not to have that. Amen. And I had a little attack of vertigo last week. I've been dizzy, but I never had vertigo. And that's when the room goes around and around and around and around. And they finally got it stopped, and I don't want it to get started no more. Amen. And for you that's had it, some people's had it for weeks, you know. And my heart to go out to you. You've had it, boy, I had it about 10 minutes, and they finally got it stopped. And you feel pretty tough and it's over. So I'm just hoping I don't have any point down the road, you know, on 75. But we'll be careful with that. That little vertigo down. You ever had vertigo down? One time. All right. That was enough, wasn't it? Now, how many of y'all never heard Cathy sing? Everybody never heard her sing? You've never heard her sing? All right. She is a sweetheart. We've known her all of her life. She was addicted to drugs for years. She's been clean now almost 8 years. 8 years, 2 weeks, it'll be 8 years she's been clean. And we're so proud of her. Now, when this is over at Clayton, don't let me forget you. She's going to be back at the door. You got your DVDs, CDs. I want you to get one. I want you just to slip her a little bill, something you got in your pocket, if you can, because she has a tough time finding work. And she's a worker. And it's hard for her to always, because of her record, things that's happened to her in her past, she doesn't find work real easy. So some of y'all got some work she could do, some things that'd be right up her alley. I wish you'd use her, because she is the real thing. And I love her with all my heart, and we want to help her financially along. So y'all just slip her something this morning too. Darling, you gonna sing about Jonah for me one? You showed you look good in blue this morning. All right, I love you. All right, darling.
This song is about Jonah.
All right, darling. Go right ahead.
It's also about when we run from God and what He does to get us back. And my daddy and God had a big thing in common. With both of them, you can run, but you can't hide. My daddy would find me anywhere I went in my drug-using years. If the police couldn't even find me, but my daddy could. But God always knew where I was. And I know what it's like to live down in the belly of hell. I know what that's like. But I also know what it's like when the fish spits you back out and God's right there. And I know what it feels like. So the name of the song is Ain't Gonna Run, but it's about Jonah and how he did run. God told Jonah, go to Nineveh and preach in a foreign land. But Jonah didn't go and Jonah didn't preach. Oh, what a foolish man. So he jumped in a boat and they threw him in the sea. The great fish swallowed Jonah. Oh my, oh me.